Friday. My greatest mentor has been my brother, because he's my older brother, 3 years older than me, and if I didn't have him around, I pretty much would have failed at life and a lot of things. I would not be graduating college right now. But he's my older brother, so he kind of generally has that position of being my mentor, and he pretty much is. So, my brother, if it weren't for him, I pretty much would have failed at life. Anybody who is my friend on LiveJournal knows that I could talk for hours about weird dreams, because I frequently post about them on LiveJournal because they happen very, very often. I have dreams that people who read my LiveJournal literally think that I am on drugs, which I'm not at all. In fact, one of my dreams proved that I can't hold my drugs. I had a dream where, and I don't know why I would have had this dream because I don't do this kind of stuff in real life, I never would, but I had this dream where my friend Bob, also known as Alexis, was doing this study on how marijuana affected people, and she needed me to be one of her subjects, and she had to do it too because she needed to know firsthand how it affected her. So she went and like took a puff, and it didn't bother her at all. She just like scribbled down some notes like, oh yeah, being all like academic about it. And she handed the joint over to me, and I didn't even take a full puff, and I was standing, and I got very lightheaded, spun around, and fell over. And then we had to run because we were in the middle of a university building, and we were going to get caught. And I don't know why I would have had that dream, but I did, and now we joke about it all the time because she says that I can't hold my drugs, and she makes fun of me for it. But I've had a bunch of other very, very strange ones. Keeping in line with Erin's theme of people popping up in her dreams, like celebrities, like the Backstreet Boys, that happens to me all the time. I have no idea why. People make like cameo appearances in my dreams, like every now and then. Sometimes it's not even like I'm not even interacting with them. They'll just kind of like walk by, like they're just kind of like there. I almost want to like contact these people and be like, listen, did you dream that you were walking through this area last night? Because if that was me that you passed. Because it's weird, because I don't know why they're there if I'm not. It's really strange. There was one time that I had a dream where the whole dream was like cracked out. It was crazy. I was like supposed to be at Disney World, but I was like being rowed across some river by 2 talking dogs, and then I ran into the Backstreet Boys, and they were dressed in their black and blue tour outfits, and for some reason those were like their uniforms for playing soccer, and for some strange reason they really, really wanted me to help them win a soccer game against NSYNC. I have no idea, okay? First of all, I know nothing about sports, and they come up to me and they're like, oh, you gotta help us. You have to help us win a soccer game. And so I'm like, okay. And then what happened, somebody sabotaged their clubhouse, and their clubhouse blew up. We all made it out okay, but AJ was on fire, and Brian was like rolling around the ground and patting him and like putting him out. So AJ's finally not on fire anymore. Kevin starts crying, and I'm figuring it's because, you know, the place blew up and we all almost died. But no. Kevin's crying, I go over, I'm like, what's wrong? And he's sobbing, and the reason why he's sobbing is because now, for some reason, because the clubhouse blew up, this means that the goal that they got doesn't count. That's why he's crying. I have no idea. I really don't know. And then there was another one where I beat the shit out of Justin Timberlake because he was stalking my friend, Jen. And like I said, random celebrities off to the side were like watching. I was like dragging him up a building. I literally scaled a building. I beat the shit out of him, seriously. And at one point I was in some building beating the crap out of him, and like Pat Monahan's just on the side watching, Jason Bear just watching. I don't know, okay? People just show up, and it's really freaking weird. But yeah, I have crazy, crazy dreams all the time. There was another one where I was Batman. Yes, I was Batman, okay? And I was hiding out in some, like, bell tower, or clock tower, and some kid, like, broke in, but he just wanted to talk to me, and I was like, no, and I got mad that he tried to get close to me because I was staying away from everybody, because everybody was, like, on my tail. So I, like, flew away. Well, I couldn't really, like, fly, I was just, like, gliding on the wind, and I flew away, and I accidentally knocked him over, which Bob made fun of me for, even though it was a dream and not real life. She was like, way to go, Batman, knock the kid over. And again, random people showing up, and I have no idea where this came from, okay? I flew, or glided, over a stadium, like a sports stadium. It was nighttime, all the lights were on, the giant screen was there, and I flew past it. And for some strange freaking reason, I fly past it, and Brad Pitt is on the screen singing the national anthem. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why. I have no idea what goes on in my head when I'm asleep. I don't know why it happens. So there's some examples of my weird dreams, and it gets a lot weirder, and it happens a lot, so I could talk about it. I could have like 20 other posts just talking about this. So, there you go, Yazzie.
You did everything I asked you not to.
You don't believe in God because of Alice in Wonderland? No, Through the Looking Glass. That poem, The Walrus and the Carpenter, that's an indictment of organized religion. The walrus, with his girth and his good nature, he obviously represents either Buddha or with his tusk, the Hindu elephant god Lord Ganesha. That takes care of your Eastern religions. Now the carpenter, which is an obvious reference to Jesus Christ, who was raised a carpenter's son, he represents the Western religions. Now in the poem, what do they do? What do? They dupe all these oysters into following them, and then proceed to shuck and devour the helpless creatures en masse. I don't know what that says to you, but to me it says that following these faiths based on mythological figures ensures the destruction of one's inner being. Organized religion destroys who we are by inhibiting our actions, by inhibiting our decisions out of fear of some intangible parent figure who shakes a finger at us from thousands of years ago and says, do it, and I'll fucking spank you.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
I think that covers everything. So, I am going to be, well, I'm not actually going to be leaving that soon. Erin is. Erin is leaving, and I hope you have a lot of fun, and I hope you're safe on your trip to Spain. And, don't kill anybody. Yazzie, was Yazzie going in? No, I don't remember what Yazzie was doing. But, yeah, we're about to go on hiatus. I am, not going to be doing anything for a while, so I still have some time in May. Maybe I'll figure out my interpretive dance. But yeah, I'm done classes. I have 2 finals to take and 2 papers to write, and then I graduate. And after I graduate, that's when I go on my trip to Disney World for a week with my BFFs, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So, good luck to everybody on your trips. Have fun, be safe, and we will see you back in June, anybody who's watching. Yeah. So, this is weird. It's gonna be a while. And, alright, enjoy yourselves for a month. And I'll see you guys when we get back, and I will have some pictures and some videos. It will be fun times. Alright, later.
Countdown started.